What up, Savi? Giving you a ring. I just had a pretty life-changing event happen. Someone in my family died, and I am getting around $9 million.
Damn.
No.
It's in a trust. It's in like a
Holy
trust
fuck.
fund, so I can't like spend it all right away. That's what everybody says. They're like,
9
you gotta.
million?
And also,
Okay.
I know, like, don't tell anybody, but like, I've kind of been telling a couple people, bro.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Like, just like my girl and like my closest friends. And like, obviously my family knows, but like, some of my family has actually like changed the way that they kind of look at me. Little background about me: I'm a total piece of shit. I'm like a club promoter, but like I'm also a photographer and videographer. But like when I tell people I'm a club promoter, they're like, "Oh yeah," like they kind of discount. I did like study politics. I did
none of this
work
is good.
for this guy named Jared Polis.
For what?
I am like very politically active. Work for
Politically
this guy
active,
named
and now
Jared
he got
Polis.
money.
I am like very
Yeah.
politically active.
Wait, what did he say he did work for? Because that could really inform what kind of guy this is.
I did like study politics. I did work for this guy named Jared Polis. I am like very
Jared
politically
Polis?
active.
The fuck is this saying?
I really like
Oh well.
you know what you've been doing. But like my question is like, what would you? I know this kind of sounds like I'm like bragging, and that's what also I'm
No,
worried
you're
about
a club
when I
promoter.
tell people is that
You're
like,
a broke club promoter whose fucking aunt slipped down a fucking stairwell and you got a big fucking payout. You're not
Literally.
bragging. But go ahead.
they just think that I'm bragging, but really it's just like I was broke as fuck before this, man. Like
Yeah.
I was working
And you
at like
didn't
a
earn it.
dispensary, and I've had good jobs too, like working at law firms and stuff. But like, I don't know, I'm kind of like this is going like kind of long, but I'm sure you're just like, yeah, just like live it up and whatever. But
No, I'm not
you
going to
know,
say
I'm
that.
really open to
Live it up.
traveling or getting into a hobby or just like finding something to do, because
What are
the
you
only reason I'm getting this
talking
money is
about?
because my dad was an alcoholic. I'm sorry I'm going really long. And he died, and I'm like the youngest person in my family that's getting this money. But it's going to like everybody. It was around like $500 million.
Holy fuck.
And if you guys want to, like, it's a whole story, but like, what would you do, man? Like, would you travel? Would you
What
like,
would I do?
would you
What are
act
you
like nothing
talking about?
happened? Like, would you change your
What?
life?
Like
Would you
he
tell anybody?
must be like
I'm really
what's so
looking for some
crazy to me
direction,
is
and
there's anonymous families living with like
Yes.
half a billion.
We-
Like,
we've
right?
probably never
Like,
heard of this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not an oil tycoon, or you
No,
would,
no.
you know what I mean? It's like you think you know of all the rich families because you're like they're so rich. It must be like so like they own everything.
No, the
or
ones
something.
we
But it's
know
like,
about are the ones that other rich people laugh at for wanting attention.
yeah,
Because the real rich
they're like
people
the
just buy
poorest.
politicians like secretly.
Yes.
They don't need to be on fucking Time magazine. Right?
Exactly.
They're not fucking Elon Musk begging to be liked.
Exactly. It's like the rich whisper.
Yes.
Right. So it's like why Gabby and I like I always joke like I'm not whispering, like I'm screaming.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
a Prada
yeah,
shoe
yeah,
on.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
screaming.
yeah.
It's got to say it on
Sure,
there,
sure,
or it
sure,
didn't
sure.
happen.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I am
yeah.
not at the whisper
Yeah.
level.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
at the screaming.
I get
Look
that.
at this. Look at this. It's something on here because I never had brand names or anything, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all I wanted. And now I'm
Yeah.
like,
Totally.
make sure it's on this side.
Yes.
So I'm screaming. So I guess I don't get like this type of family where it's like
Sure.
where it's like $500 million. There's families like that, just totally anonymous.
Even the biggest piece of shit in the family gets $9 million
For no
For
reason.
nothing. Like that's the thing. What do you mean live it up, travel? Like your whole life has been good. You're
Yeah.
some rich piece of shit who got to be a club promoter and pretend he was doing political work, but at the end of the day, you knew your family could pay your bills.
And he
Unless
knew,
I'm missing
right?
something, right?
He must have known. Like he's saying,
Yeah.
like it came out of the blue. It was your father. Like you knew some shit was
You
coming
knew
to
what's
you.
happening. Yeah, you. Oh, I've been broke for years. You knew as soon as
You
your
knew. You're
fucking
not
dad's
broke.
liver gave out, you were about to
You
have.
poisoned him.
Yeah. No, Pop, don't go to AA. Let's have a couple pops, Dad. Let's have some twisted
It's
teas,
like he
maybe.
has to have known, but also it's like invest it.
So yeah, 9 million. By the way, look, I know this is going to sound insane, and I'm not
not
going to
that
say
much.
9 million is. It's obviously a fuck ton of money, and that. But if you're talking like he's
Like
in
you're
his
living-
30s, you're never gonna have to like work again. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess if you invested and you come from a rich family that knows how to invest things,
That's what
maybe
I'm
you
saying.
won't have to. Like you could invest in the right way and live off your fucking dividends or whatever the fuck. I'm too stupid. I still don't know what to do with money.
No, it's terrible.
But at
I
the same,
just got a 401k.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is, I feel
Me
like
too,
I
a
tell
couple
people
years
I have
ago.
investments.
Yeah.
Because it is technically, it's investments, thank you.
Yeah. But what I would say is, look, if I got $9 million from being broke, what I would do is buy a house I love.
Thank you, exactly.
And just set up the rest of your life in a way that you can live with those means. Don't live above your means. Don't buy a $4 million fucking thing. Buy a nice fucking $500,000 house that's like your that's somewhere you could see yourself living forever, whatever, raising a family, and just invest it. And like, I guess the rest of your family's rich. If it was me, I would be scared. I wouldn't spend any of it because to me, and part of my getting money, I don't spend that much money because I'm always like, everyone depends on me. If there's ever a fucking emergency, I'll have to fucking figure it out. You're not in that position. Buy some shit that's fucking, buy a house, put money away, invest it. You want to take a vacation, like a hooray, my dad's dead vacation. If you want, that's the other thing. It's kind of morbid to celebrate getting money this way.
Travel the world. I mean,
I don't know, dude. That's what I would do. I would just buy a fucking house somewhere I like, set up my life, invest it.
You take a little bit off the top. It's a lesson my brother Levi has always shared with me. Like I got my first script sold 6 years ago for $65,000. It seemed like the craziest amounts of money you could get.
Of course.
I always wanted a watch.
Yeah.
Okay, but I never thought. I thought if I have a really good deal, and that seemed like a first TV deal. It was just a big thing.
Like, this is insane.
So I took $3,000. He goes, you have to buy something, a thing that you like, because there's one thing, I watch all these after show. You asked me about God earlier, but I there's really nothing I don't believe in terms of the afterlife or reincarnation or whatever the things. I'm open to it happening, but the one thing I take away from all of these conversations is that the material world is fleeting, that it's possible I can see my grandfather in the afterlife, and I hope that is the case. Zadie, I miss you, I'd love to hang out. Okay, I hope that it's the case, that I can spend forever with him and everybody else that we love. But if I can see him in the afterlife, okay, great. Let me have a nice watch now. Let me have a car now. If I can't, it sounds like you can't have a car in the afterlife. It does sound like there's certain things that we're not, like the material world is like things is a big part of the world, actually. It is important. It really is, like even having a material physical body, like the physical is very actually important, because it sounds like through all these things, that's the one thing that disappears.
Right.
You're just kind of floating there, which
You're
just sounds
spirit.
amazing.
Yeah.
So take a little bit off the top for, like he said, a house. I always wanted a watch. I've always had watches my whole life. I had, when I was a little kid, I had I got the Beauty and the Beast watch, where the head of Beauty lifted and it was the digital watch under. And I would always say, Ma, ask me what time it is. Ma, ask me what time it is. So I've always liked watches. So I bought that, and I'm like, the rest of it went, and I always calculated how many months of rent. I said, I just bought myself. Like, I have 2 years of rent. Or 18 months rent. I always calculated in rent. Oh my God, I've made rent till next November.
Me too. Every show, I'm like, all right, how much can I afford? Like the studio.
This is not everything. That guy. What are we wasting our time?
It's not, but I would also say, like, just don't go crazy.
I hope he goes broke.
I guess
I'm going to be honest here. It was never money that belonged to you. You're not going to give it away. You're not going to be. You're not going to be altruistic. You're not going to do anything. So I hope you know what? Go nuts. Go fucking nuts.
Hit
Have
the
fun.
Casino, brother.
Hit the casino. You got this.
Here's my
Put
advice.
It all on red.
Put it all on red. Yeah.
Put it all on red.
Yeah. You want 9 or you want 18? Huh?
Thank you. Exactly. Exactly. And I wish you well.
And if you do hit, give us a couple mil.
By the way, we told you to put it on red.
Yeah, that's all us.